A 3-page memorandum of demands being read out to workers that have been demonstrating outside SA Steel Mills Company here in Meyerton. The workers braving the scorching hot sun to really demonstrate here in a push to ensure that their workers or their fellow workers or some of those that are here are reinstated. They were meant to really more or less submit this memorandum in person to the employer, but the employer not coming out of this facility here, as we see the police on standby and private security as well that has been roped in to men looking at the demonstrations that have been happening here outside the facility. I'm going to just take you into the memorandum, the reading of the memorandum here. This is where then we find the regional secretary of the union, Numsa, who will just continue with the reading of the memorandum.
Numsa demands are as follows, comrade. We demand the immediate reinstatement of all 165 workers who were unfairly dismissed for participating in the protected strike of April 16. Numsa shop steward must be granted full recognition and full rights so that they can defend workers in the workplace. We demand that SA Steel Mill pay the full engineering rates, which start at 59 Rand 10 cents for the lowest pay workers. SA Steel Mill is running away from paying the minimum rate. Its application to be exempted was rejected by the Metal Engineering Industry Bargaining Council, MIBC, Exemption Committee. It is falsely claiming that the majority of workers are represented by a coward union called FOSAU. When the fact that Numsa is the majority union, through FOSAU, it hopes to implement a much lower rate to exploit workers. We condemn FOSAU for working with the bosses to ensure that workers are paid peanuts. We demand that SA Steel Mill must comply with the occupational health and safety because it has notorious reputation for creating unsafe working conditions. They must be guaranteed that safety in the workplace. We want to correct the false information peddled by the SA Steel Mill to the media that which is a false claim that the strike was interdicted. It is not interdicted. The strike continues indefinitely and our members continue to shut down the production until all demands are met. SA Steel Mill has lost twice in court, and the last time they lost, the judge reprimanded them for misleading the court. They have reputation of spreading propagandas, and journalists must be remembered that SA Steel Mill committee is the same. They have the same attitude as Gupta's. Numsa is demanding that management respond in writing to these demands by close of business on the Friday the 31st on or will intensify the strike. Thank you very much, Comrade. That is
all right. That is the memorandum of demands being read out by Numsa leaders here as they are looking to ensure that at the end of May, some of these demands are adhered to. They've given the employer until close of business on the 31st of May for these demands to be adhered to, but we're looking and hearing at them saying to us that they're looking at intensifying the strike action and mobilizing so that the employer really feel what is happening here. In the meantime, there's no production and nothing is moving at SA Steel Mills. I'm Katlego, Legodi for SABC News in Meyerton.